Yo, what is good YouTube? Dubs here, back with another video, guys, and we have some breaking news coming out of Cleveland and New England. They have agreed to a trade. According to Ian Rappaport, Pierre, the running back for the Patriots, is on his way to the Cleveland Browns to join forces with Nick Chubb, Demetric Felton, Jerome Ford, and some other guys as well in that running back room. But they are sending Tyrone Wheatley Jr., an offensive tackle, to the New England Patriots. And in this video, I'm going to break down why I believe that Pierre is actually a pretty good fit here for the Browns, and why I think the Browns low-key got a pretty good player here in Pierre for a backup tackle. Now, before we jump into the video, do me a favor, guys, and smash the like button just so we can get this video to more Browns fans, but also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be covering the entirety of the offseason, signings, trades, regular season, postseason, everything you can think of. I've got you guys covered. So join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'm also going to be streaming a bunch of Browns games this season, so if you want to watch some games with me, join the family. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. Now, Pierre is on his way to the Cleveland Browns. Now, he's a former 4th-round pick out of San Diego State. He's currently 24 years old, 5'11", 212 pounds, and at San Diego State, he was a very reliable running back. 3 seasons, or 4 total seasons, but 3 of those seasons, he went over 1,000 yards. 3 of those seasons, he averaged more than 7 yards per carry, including 2018. He averaged 9.5 yards per attempt on 117 carries, and that is when do you ever see 9.5 yards per carry over 100 carries? That is impressive. He also had a season with 11 touchdowns, and then 2021, he had 18 touchdowns as well. And he's also been pretty reliable in the receiving game as well. Now, like I said, drafted the New England Patriots in the 4th round, and, he's been okay. He's only played in 15 games, totaling 10 carries for 100 yards, averaging 10 yards per carry, also had 1 touchdown as well, but was also, caught all 7 of his targets in 2022 for 42 yards as well. Now, overall, in the preseason, he was okay. Played week 1 of the preseason, looked pretty good. Week 3, he was the only bright spot of the New England Patriots offense. I think he only averaged 3.9 yards per carry, but overall was a pretty reliable running back throughout the preseason. Did get injured, but now is fully healthy. And now when you look at the kind of the room that they have right here, you have Nick Chubb, you have Jerome Ford, who is coming off an injury. They're hoping he's going to be ready to go for week 1. You have Demetric Felton, who's kind of like a scat back, a guy who can play as a wide receiver, but can also play as a running back as well. But behind those guys, they don't really have anyone that I can really rely upon. I think John Kelly made some good runs here and there throughout the preseason. He was okay. Jordan Wilkins fumbled his first snap in yesterday's game, so that wasn't something that you want to see. And then you have Hassan Hall, who didn't really showcase too much. He looked okay at times through a training camp, but I think Pierre is a guy who could just come in and add more depth. Obviously, he's going to make the team. You don't trade for a running back like this unless he's going to make the team, especially a week before the start of the season. He's going to make the roster at the very least. I think this is more just cautionary because Jerome Ford is injured. I feel like they just want another guy here that just add potential, another body to look at, another guy to just add some more depth to the running back room going forward. He's young, he's got potential, and he's been pretty good, pretty reliable throughout his career so far. Has never gone the workload that you'd want or that he would want, but maybe he can carve himself out a nice little role here with the Cleveland Browns. Like I said, he can catch the ball, he can run the ball, he can do a couple of different things for the Browns going into next season. So let me know what you guys think about this deal. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. Personally, I think the Browns had one hell of an offseason. I think they are going to surprise a lot of people this season. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.